Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine. It's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys. We're just so good guys. Whoa.
Mazel morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast.
Josh, I think I found my color. Would you agree? This
Yeah.
is it's definitely a purple. It's in the purple family. But I think this just really brings out all of my colors. What would you call this? It's a purple, but it's almost like what's that called when you have those dried leaves? What are the potpourri? Potpourri. I feel like my colors are potpourri. Would you agree?
What is that, a plum? It's a Merlot.
What a great. See, this is it, Josh. Merlot. Okay,
Merlot.
this is a Merlot. And plum. It's hoisin. This is a hoisin.
Yeah,
okay?
it's a fish sauce. What color shirt is that plum sauce?
Plum, it's hoisin. It's a hoisin tea.
It's Mushu adjacent.
Oh my God. What is better than Mushu? What is better than Peking duck? I went over to my parents the other night, Josh, and my dad literally, I guess he did a party the night before where he served Peking duck. He's serving, he doesn't eat meat. My mom's eating duck. I go to my mom, she's feeding my dog Romy. I'm like, what are you putting in his food? Peking duck.
Gorgeous.
He's at the hospital yesterday. She's blaming me because I gave him a little guacamole. I'm like, you don't think it was the duck?
No, I would definitely blame it on the guac.
Okay, so it's the guac. Yeah, Romeo's
Was there
going for
garlic in the guac? I mean, I know it's
onion.
made
Onion's
him
no good.
sick.
I think so. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure, the guac. I mean, duck is an animal. They can eat meat.
Yeah, you're right. It's just so gluttonous. God, that dog has what a beautiful life. I'm teasing my what are you nuts. I'm going to do it later, but it's going to be about these fucking veterinarians and these pet hospitals.
Yeah.
It's a whole what are you nuts, Josh. I'll save it for later. But yeah, Romeo wasn't well. He's on the mend. He had blood in his stool. This is no good, Josh. You don't want blood in your stool. And I was thinking to myself, every dog I buy dies.
Right.
Every dog, but he's alive. He seems to be fine and on the mend. But
Do you think it's because you buy these super fancy inbred dogs?
Maybe I need to go and buy a different kind. Honestly, the more I talk about it, the idea of buying a dog,
No bueno.
no bueno. Let him stay with his mother. I ripped him from his mom. Like, I didn't pay her.
Or as Joey Cabasta would say, the mother. The mother. Yeah, man, it's really because I understand wanting to get a purebred, beautiful little puppy, but then I also understand everyone who's like, you should only be rescuing. What are you doing? And mostly because they get sick easy.
Yeah.
They're
King
inbred.
Charles. Yeah, they are fully. King Charles in general, from what I understand, they don't get sick. They do die on the earlier side. The average lifespan is like 13, 14 years.
Some might call that the ultimate sickness.
Totally. But they're wonderful dogs. They're so great with kids. I think the fear of rescuing a dog for a lot of people with young kids is them having experienced trauma, and then you just never know. It's
So
not
true.
necessarily fair, but when you have young kids, you don't want, it was a mistake, but he just gnawed off my baby's face. Like that's a real thing, because the person before him, the reason that he or she is up for adoption, God forbid, is, maybe they were abused, maybe their owners, there was neglect, you never know. And that's not to say that about all dogs, but a lot of them are in these shelters for a very sad reason. And so I 100%, like, if you don't have young kids, definitely adopt, don't shop. But I don't know, I might get heat for this, but I do think that the safety of my baby is more important than adopting a pet.
You shouldn't get heat for it, and if you do, people don't know what's up. That's a terrifying prospect. I know. It's a hard. Okay, so tell me what you think of this, because I kind of think my father-in-law has it the most dialed in, but very few people are willing to do this. So he is a duck hunter, and he needs a Labrador to retrieve the duck. And
Sick. What a fucking Ken O'Brien is the coolest guy in the world.
The coolest.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dude, the man in his mid-60s has brown hair. Doesn't dye his hair. Is that sick?
That's sick. And to the person on Instagram who commented on my recent post saying, ooh, salt and pepper daddy getting ready for summer. Kill yourself. Okay? Kill yourself. I didn't see any of them. And now I can't unsee them. But also it was shining in the light from the side. Continue. But yeah, kill yourself. Okay? Fucking bitch.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, KOB, man. I think his hormone levels are cranking. His tea is top tier tea. And but yeah, so he's always had a black Labrador Retriever, and they're always the best dogs. And here's why: is because he goes to a special, breeder in California, and he gets the dog, and then he leaves the dog with them for 1 year. Because A, they have to train them in general, but then B, they have to train them to retrieve. And so you are foregoing the cutie woodiest little stage at, that puppy stage, which is impossible for most people. But what you get back is a dog. Like
a dog.
A proper dog. The best dog in the world. And all his dogs have been that way.
Yeah. We did that with Theo, rest in peace. He's dead now. But we sent him to a camp for like 2 weeks. And training boot camps are important, Josh. They really are. Like if you want a dog that and it's lovely over there. They are with other dogs, or at least this is what I tell myself. That it's lovely over there. But you send them to this boot camp and they come back trained. I say to myself, yeah, they just must be using positive reinforcement. That's all. They must just be able to speak their language better than I can. Meanwhile, I'm sure if I went there using whips and
a shot collar.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm sure they just have a much more curt tone. I'm sure it's the tone that's getting through.
No,
and I just blind myself. Yeah, I really hope not. I really hope not. To an extent,
they just like walk the line of being like ultra pro. Like they're just unemotional in ways that we would be emotional. But it's
Is there anything more savage, Josh, than being a breeder?
Animal people are always weird.
The idea of being a breeder, when you think about it, you have a mother, okay? You find a father, you're impregnating the mother, and then you're selling off the babies one by one for profit.
Right.
Is there any worse job? Like it's just terrible when you break it down like that, nuts and bolts. You are stealing the babies from the mother as a profession in your home in New Jersey.
Yeah, you're
profiting.
You're Cruella DeVille in acid wash jeans.
Fully. Yeah. And you're making bank, Josh. You're making.
I don't know if that juice is worth the squeeze.
Oh, I completely agree. But you could clear $3,000 to $5,000 a dog.
Yeah. I mean, but how many, what do they call litters are you getting? And also I remember this one, I dated this one girl when I was 19 years old who was from Moscow, Idaho. And so they had like a bunch of.
There's a Moscow in Idaho?
Yeah, bro. Made famous by the Brian Kohlberger murders.
Is it Little Russia? Like, no, are there Russian roots?
It's Moscow.
Moscow, not Moscow. Understood.
But it's spelled like Moscow.
Wow. Okay, Moscow,
I'm
Idaho.
From Kiev, Idaho. I'm from Turkmenistan, Wyoming. Her and her family had had like a little litter of baby kittens who were like super cute for the first couple of days, and I was like, this is exhausting.
Yeah, it's
10 babies.
Yeah, it's a full-time job, and the fact that you just like raise the babies to sell them is just like you're a heartless bastard. Like, I couldn't raise them and then give them up. I would have to keep them or give them to friends that I would see regularly. I don't know, man. You kind of have to have a stone cold heart.
I guess like, also it doesn't help that I'm allergic, but before I got a dog or a cat, I would honestly consider just having a fourth kid.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that you're either a dog person early on, or you'll never be one. It's either something that you were raised on, and even as somebody who was raised on it, like I definitely love Romeo. He's a great boy, but like since having Ruby, I can't like there just isn't the same level of room, like I in my heart, like or time. Like I'm playing with Ruby, Romeo jumps up, he wants to play, and it's like this is my time to play with Ruby. Like Romeo, you're great, but I just like I can't show you the same love and affection that I showed Theo when I had no baby. You know, it's just different life stages. Anybody that pretends that they show the same amount of love to their dog, or I'll switch that. Anybody that shows the same amount of love to their dog post kids as pre kids means that you're neglecting your kids.
So do you not get a dog now again when Romeo's not here anymore?
The thing is, this now becomes Ruby's dog. That's what I keep reminding myself. This is Ruby's childhood dog. And if Ruby loves having a dog, we'll have dogs. If he doesn't have the same connection that I had, then yeah, this will be the last one.
Wow.
But this is Ruby's dog. This is Ruby's dog.
It's a hard balance.
And he better fucking walk him. Okay, this is Ruby's dog.
No,
he's gonna walk him. He's gonna pick up his shit
before Ruby can walk him.
I hope not.
That's also he will be right because like I don't know.
He's 2. So if he lives the true life expectancy, which I'm hoping, okay, I lost one at 7, maybe I'll get lucky and he'll live to 14,
what age
15.
do you see letting Ruby walk around the block alone? Ideally.
10.
Okay, so he'll be dead. I mean, he'll be on death's door.
There's a chance that he'll be dead. Yeah. and then I wouldn't want him walking. Yeah, okay. So we'll see how Ruby deals with that.
Like you saying that to me as a kid who grew up in New York like you doesn't I wonder if there are people listening who are going, you would let young Ruben walk, up and down the block at 10 years old at 10 in the morning in big scary New York, but I'm like I actually would feel better about Ruby doing that than walking around a super suburban quiet street on at 10 a.m.
Totally.
Right?
Totally. And yeah, because there's people around him. Like, God forbid, there's stores to go into. I couldn't take fake phone calls and run into a convenience store in Suburbia. That's it. There's nowhere to go. So I completely agree with you. And I was out walking to the park, going to play basketball around 10 for sure.
Right.
I had plenty of friends. This wasn't me because my parents spoiled me rotten by driving me to school, but I had plenty of friends that were taking the public bus at 10 to school.
Me, that was me.
It's because you really are with a community of New Yorkers. Like for the most part, New York is a great place.
Right.
And sure, it has its outliers, but I think it's important for kids to get exposed to the city early. That way they like, you're in a melting pot and you really feel it when you start to walk around. And yeah, I agree. It's way less scary than being alone in Suburbia. Like, I don't know, it would creep me out.
Yeah, it's a hard balance. Like we live right by my son's school and we can he's 7. So obviously we've never let him go alone, but sometimes he'll be like, can you just like watch me from the garage as I walk up to school? And it's like, we've tried it and it's 7 is too young. But, when he's like 10 years old, like, I don't know. Again, like around Suburbia, it's just I'm always like a van's going to pull up.
Totally.
John Wayne Gacy's going to offer him candy and that's it.
Yeah. By the way, I would take all that candy. You want a milk dud? Sure. Where do I sign up?
That was the silver lining for me is I was too fat to kidnap.
Yeah.
Too fat to kidnap.
That's a great t-shirt. Too fat to kidnap. It's a great t-shirt. I wonder, and I'm surprised that nobody's invented this. With the ability to FaceTime, we have GoPros. Is there not something that a kid could wear that would show the parents just in those early days, like what's going on in front of them, without them having to be on FaceTime? Or is that like too much?
I don't know, but like there's certainly many ways to track your kid with air tags and, hidden play. I mean, I think more so than ever, like if you put a little bit of effort in, you can make sure that you would know where your kid was if God forbid they got picked up. But it's all, I don't know. Should we have the conversation about whether or not Paige and I should have a fourth kid?
Yes, we should. I would start by having the conversation with asking you, do you want a fourth kid?
I thought you were going to say, I would start the conversation with, have you run this by Paige?
Let's start with you. Do you want a fourth kid?
It's really environmental and circumstantial, which it was not for the first three.
Okay. Explain.
And I think that where we live, we have Paige's family, which is everything. But we live in an LA suburb that just doesn't allow us to have a lot of room or like a huge house. And I'm not making light of like, we are incredibly blessed, but with so many kids, I think it really helps to live in a place where you can have some land and, just have a bigger place, right? Like where the cost of living isn't so high. Because part of what we love about where we live is that you can have a house, but it's super congested. Everyone lives on top of each other. And, you're close to the beach. You're close to like some great activities and whatnot. And I think if I had that many kids, I would want to be able to open a door and have them run outside and it be fenced in and gated. And we don't have that. And I don't think we could probably have that in LA. So I think that would be the thought. And
would you leave LA?
But then we're leaving her family. So there's really no balance.
How far is the closest leaving LA? Like could you go 15 minutes and have what you want, or you needed to go 45 minutes? Because if you go 15 minutes, you're not leaving her family necessarily.
No, but but then you kind of go like, if I live an hour outside of LA, like, do I just move to a more tax incentive state then and like really live it up?
Totally, but you'd need to convince Mr. Ken O'Brien to do that too. Because I think that what you have right now, not only is it very important to you, but I think it's very special. I think having that proximity, having that help, having just like the safety net of having that help, I think is enormous, especially when you're talking about raising a small herd. So even though I do think Ken O'Brien would do wonderfully in the sunshine state of Florida. Oh, baby. Duck hunting? Where do we duck hunt? Can we duck hunt in Florida? There are no ducks. That's the only problem. We'd have to put out ducks. We could go gator hunting. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
Hunt some gators?
Wrestle
what
a gator or two.
Josh, we got to sell that show to Hulu. Me, you, and Ken O'Brien hunting alligators.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's better than Snooki ghost hunting in Canada.
You watch your tone.
That's better. By the way, we could get Snooki too. Snooki could alligator hunt with us.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. And then all of a sudden we pulled Joey Camasta out of the water by the neck. It wasn't a gator. It was a gator.
Joey's in a two-piece alligator bikini. Just fully tucked. Oh my God. Speaking of summer coming along, I just don't know, man. I just wish I had gotten my top surgery earlier because, again, every year during summer, I'm like, I'm not taking off my shirt. There's no fucking way. And yet you recently, in a clip that's gone completely viral, just have no problem letting that big, beautiful, gorgeous body shine, even if it's with a gaffed diving attempt.
No issue at all.
God bless you.
Honestly, life's too short to care. Who cares? You also look great. Before we get to this, though, where I gas up your body, that's absolutely happening. On the 4 kids, just quickly closing that chapter.
Or maybe 5.
I think that if Paige is down, what's more of a blessing than that? I have to assume that with each new baby, it keeps you young.
Like Ina, the female rabbi. What's more of a blessing than that?
What's more of a blessing than that? Yeah, I think it's amazing. So
it's
if he's
so
down, I would do it. I know it's crazy. You would have to get Escalade Suburbans, Ford Navigators. You'd be locked out of regular cars.
We would need a Sprinter van. We need a big house, a lot of land. I mean, like you can't even you really have to. This is why big families road trip, because 5 or 6 plane tickets.
It's all very expensive. All very expensive.
It's all
and hard.
It's you know what and you only have one now, so you really have no interest in your old life. But maybe once, God willing, you have 2, 3 kids. Maybe there are plenty of people I know who are I've shut it down, right? Either they shut it down with the second or they definitely shut it down with the third because they are in anticipation of getting their life back. And I understand. Fair. I don't have any interest in that, even though I sit here today with you, Benjamin, fucking exhausted. These kids be kicking my butt. And yet, I go, and so it would be over with Meyer. And then what? I have to have dinner plans? No thanks.
Yeah, it's interesting when I hear somebody say they want their old life back. To me, that means that they haven't accepted the fact that whatever they had during a moment in time that no longer exists. I used to, this is pre-Ruby. I used to lay awake at night and think about summer camp, how much I loved summer camp, how much I miss those people, how much I miss that time. It was so simple and different. I was 15 years old. I didn't have my phone for 2 months. It was just different. And then I think that can't exist now. It's impossible. So why am I thinking about it? It's the same thing with, I'm going to go to dinner. No, I would want to go to dinner and then I'd want to go out and then I'd want to do some mystery drug and I'd want to be out till 3 a.m. That's not going to happen ever. And it wouldn't be able to happen now. Let's just leave that then. The new normal, I hope new things bring you joy, to whoever said that. I hope I hope work brings you joy. I hope rearing and raising children brings you joy. I hope that you can find things that make you happy. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing about my old life that I want because my old life couldn't exist today. It's impossible. Part of that old life is freedom from responsibility. So unless you want to neglect your kids, the idea of going out to dinner and not watching the Nanit because somebody's babysitting or not thinking about your child, you can't be out till 4 a.m. It's just irresponsible. And right. I'd be so stressed. I wouldn't even have any fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a totally different hustle, but obviously if we could be guaranteed a girl that there's just so many factors. It's and I'm not saying this as being critical of my wife in any way. I think it's a lot to ask any person, male or female, mostly female, to carry a kid 4, 5 times is a lot on the old bod. It's just physically a heroic act of the highest measure. And when you start getting into multiples, I mean, some people might be oh yeah, by then you're just kind of at the 40th week, you just kind of go, and good night. It's over.
Yeah.
But it is rough on someone's body. It's so rough.
It's, I can't even imagine. I
and
can't even imagine.
And postpartum. Cut that out, me.
By the way, it's 10, you have 5 kids. It's 10 years of just pregnant and post-pregnancy.
Oh God.
It's 10 years. It's
I can't
10
do
years.
It.
This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at IM8. Folks, you know I love a good supplement, but you also know I have no idea what I'm talking about, so I need a one-size-fits-all solution. And folks, IM8 is that. IM8 is the way to simplify your supplement routine once and for all. 16 supplements replaced 90 ingredients across 9 major organ systems in one drink. That's a mouthful, and that's exactly what IM8 is. Folks, the problem with supplements is you think you need a cabinet full of them. God, what are you talking right to me? I get it. You think you need that to feel your best, but you don't. IM8's Daily Ultimate Essentials has 16 supplements in one drink for $2.61 a day. What a deal. Take my money. Co-founder David Beckham, he also had help building it with leading doctors, researchers, all the good stuff. IM8 was designed by the world's best. 95% of people who tried it for 12 weeks felt more energy. And that's from a clinical trial conducted by the San Francisco Research Institute. Folks, I had more energy. I'm always looking for more energy. I know you might think, Ben, you're pretty energetic. You sound energetic now. Yeah, that's because I take my IM8, okay? So go to im8health.com/goodguys right now, or click on the link in our description and use code GOODGUYS for a free welcome kit, 5 free travel sachets, plus 10% off your order. That's code GOODGUYS, GOODGUYS. I don't know why I spelled that. You know the name of our show at im8health.com. That's IM8, HEALTH.com/goodguys. Code GOODGUYS at im8health.com/goodguys. Disclaimer, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Shady Rays. Folks, how are my Shady Rays basically the same quality as the $200 sunglasses I used to buy? I don't know, folks. But let me tell you, I'm not exaggerating. They feel every bit as premium as the expensive brands I've owned. But the difference is I'm not stressing about them. I wear Shady Rays to the lake, on the boat. I take them to the game, and whatever happens, happens. Just live life the way I should. Really nice, not caring at all. Throwing my glasses wherever I want, because I don't care. Because I can get new ones. If I drop them in the ocean, they replace them. Knock them off the dock, they replace them. Sit on them, yeah, that's right. Put my big keister on them, they replace them. Lost or broken, they send you a new pair with their lost and broken protection. What a great idea. And they're actually premium, folks. We're talking polarized lenses that cut glare. Super clear optics, durable frames with solid hinges, clean, classic styles that look sharp without trying too hard. They've got over 300,000 five-star reviews, and millions of people have switched. So if you're outside on the water in the sun driving every day, get the shades that actually perform. Go to ShadyRays.com and grab a pair today. Folks, I'm telling you, Shady Rays is it. And we've teamed up with them to bring you an exclusive offer. If you go to ShadyRays, ShadyRays.com, and use code GOODGUYS, you get 40% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. ShadyRays.com. Use code GOODGUYS for 40% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses.
No, that's a blessing too, right? Because like if the fourth one comes out a little bit like, you go like, I push my luck.
God forbid me, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. You mentioned a girl. I do know people, and I'm curious to your thoughts on this. I know people who have used IVF to pick gender. How do you feel about that?
I don't really have an issue.
I think I have an issue.
Okay, say more.
I think that the idea of IVF is so unbelievable. But I do think that it should be reserved for people who are having trouble. I don't think that it should be, it feels too taking it out of God's hands for me. The idea of making a baby in a lab, which is exactly what you're doing, when you could have done it the other way, it just feels strange to me. But maybe I have to assume that's exactly where we're heading. I think we're just early in it. But I'm sure that if you look back or if we look forward 25 years, it will be completely normal to do that. Because why wouldn't it be completely normal to do that? You take so much of the risk out of it. Like there's so much more than just male or female. It's also, I'm pretty sure that you can make sure that if there's an issue with chromosomes or if I'm pretty sure that you can prevent a lot of bad things, a lot of heartache when you do it that way as well. But yeah, it's such a wonderful, godly process to me. Like I don't love making it so man-made.
But it's interpretation, right? Because another person could say, hey, if you can't have a baby naturally, maybe that's God too.
You're right.
See,
You're right.
Again, it comes down to picking and choosing.
It comes down to picking and choosing. To that person, I would say, but they could say the same thing to me. But to that person, I would say that it's not your baby. So it's not your decision to say if God wanted it or not. Similarly, it's not my baby. So it's not for me to say that somebody can't pick their gender. So yeah, it's totally.
This is a progressive pod. We are peepees.
We're very progressive. We're very progressive.
And everyone says that always, no matter what, especially about you.
I'm progressive. By the way, I'm as progressive as they come. And if you thought something else, you're wrong. Get your head out of the gutter.
Get your head out of your ass. Go watch UFC in front of the White House. boy, oh boy, did you watch this thing? This was a couple weeks ago, but did you watch any of it?
I missed it. No, I didn't watch it.
Was
it was
fabulous.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It was, oh man, all weekend I was
Where was
doing
it streamed? Where was it streamed? Like, where could you watch it?
Paramount Plus, the best streamer. My friend Larry Ellison, total coincidence, owns Paramount Plus. I was, all weekend I was doing the impression. He was like, did you hear where UFC is? It's at my house on my front lawn. Oh man, I wanted to hear. There's the main event was with a fighter named Ilya Topuria, and I just wanted to hear Trump say it once because he would have been like, "Amazing Ilya Topuria Popalia." But it was,
my God!
Look,
so it was the White House front lawn. It was literally on the front lawn. Did you see the White House behind it?
Yeah, dog. It was.
Oh, I have to look it up. Cool.
The whole week was amazing because leading up to it, the press conference and weigh-in was in front of the Lincoln Memorial, and look,
it's like gladiators. It's like we are in ancient Greece and we are showing up to the Colosseum and we're watching people fight to the death. And the king is sitting there and he's watching. Not to call Trump a king, but like that's the parallel. Like it's honestly, I think it's awesome. It's entertaining. I didn't watch it because I don't care about UFC. Okay, I'm a progressive that doesn't care about UFC. Okay. So whatever you thought about me, you thought wrong. I'm also wearing purple. Okay. But yeah, I can never really get into UFC. I'm not much of like a watch people fight kind of guy. When I watch it though, it's fun, but it's not something that I ever seek out. But I understand people that do, and it's a huge fucking sport.
I love the UFC. I mean, if anyone can just remove the politics from it for a second, what I loved is, it was obviously America's 250th birthday. The fighters walked out with Medal of Honor winners of every generation. So there were like 100-year-old Medal of Honor winners walking with the fighters towards the ring. The Marine band played the opening music for each fighter, which was awesome. Obviously, every soldier in every sort of different type of dress was there. And then thousands of tickets were given to sailors and servicemen. So it felt like an event for the troops, which was pretty awesome. So I thought it was a spectacular event, and mostly because I just love MMA. But then also I have eyes, and I think both things can be true, that when I was watching the fighters walk from the Oval Office into the ring, I was like, we've entered idiocracy.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. 100%. But yeah, I don't know why, like, that doesn't have to be a political statement, to your point. Like, you can still enjoy it, think it's cool. It can still be a great representation of our country and doing something cool. And you can also admit, regardless of party, that it's nuts.
Usually they'll do these concerts, and this is around 4th of July in the Capitol, right? And they'll get some like sort of, like some music acts and stuff, and it's fine. But for me, it has no, like, to me, I compare it to that, right? They would have spent a bunch of money on that, and it would have been some forgettable music and sort of like the typical fare of like a very family friendly, patriotic celebration. I'm like, this was doper to me. Like,
Yeah.
but it's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, it was cool to you. It's something that a lot of people love, and clearly just something that Trump loves. Like
Right.
like presidents are allowed to have interests. Every president has interests. Obama loved basketball, loved, and President Trump happens to be a huge fan of sports. He loves MMA, he loves golf, and we found out at Madison Square Garden that he loves basketball, even though the only game the Knicks lost was with him. Literally. Literally, like we lost the first 2 games, and then I think we won 12 straight, and then we lost with him, and then we won the last 2. So, not saying it's a coincidence, but
Crazy. Should we get to some weird news?
I want some weird news, even though there's no weirder news than lawn fighting at the White House. But give me something strange.
That is so darn good.
Give me something bizarre.
Well, the New York Post writes, new New York City dating demand has men and women at war. No ride, no date. Singletons are screaming, send help. The guys and gals of Gotham are going at each other's throats in a vicious debate over a newly viral dating prerequisite. Men must send a car. What do we think?
Yeah. You don't, by the way, you don't have to send a car, but if you don't want to send a car, then you should pick them up. I think that the idea that you like someone and they showed up there on their own it's pretty strange, right? Like I'm meeting you there. Like, no, if I really like you, I mean, Josh, we do this for each other, and we're not dating or married. Like, I think it also comes down to the person. Like, I had dinner last week with Jesse Solomon from Summer House. Just met him first time. I drove him home. I would have picked him up too. I would have picked him up too. I didn't know where he lived, but like I'm in my car. Like, what's it to me? I'm driving anyways. Once I'm in my car, I'm in my car. So yeah, these guys need to be less fucking lazy. And if you don't want to send a car, pick her up. And by the way, if you don't have money for a car or to pick her up, you don't have a car, go walk to her door, knock on the door, pick her up, and take the subway together or take the bus together or walk together. Yeah, I think it's weird thinking through it for her to show up to a date by herself. What do you think?
I think there's a couple. I think the hard part is finding someone you connect with personally.
Sure.
I think the easy part are a couple of things that people don't do. And granted, you have to have some scratch to do this, but just coming from a male's perspective, I know that I think these are easy wins with a woman that can elevate you and put you at such a higher sort of tier than other men. And it's simple, right? It's, yes, you send an Uber for them. You send an Uber Black for them. I don't know. Maybe that's too much like Mr. Big and Sex and the City.
No, it's great. Especially the only problem is sometimes you get a great car and sometimes that Uber Black becomes like a Acura RX. And then she's like, what the hell? What are you doing here? But
Why
yeah,
am I
an
in a
Escalade.
Mazda CX-90.
But yeah, an Escalade or a Suburban. Wow.
I mean, if you can do that, you're already starting like at a higher level.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what else. Settle the bill before she gets there. Just hand your card to the waiter.
Well, that requires you to show up early, and then you can't get there together. But yes, in this world where you sent a car for her, you show up early, you take care of the bill. Wow, you're crushing. That also shows, Josh, that you're thoughtful. Girls love a planner. They love when you've thought of it already. They love that.
And it's like, and if it can look effortless, where she's like, oh, where's the bill? Hey, here, let's role play, okay? I'm your date, and you've already taken care of the bill. Maybe just you went to the bathroom and you went to the waiter. Hey, here's my Amex, right?
Sure.
That was the most delicious hibachi dinner I've ever had, and you have beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Where's the bill? I assume we'll split.
I took care of it, honey.
Huh?
It's done. Honey. You heard me call you honey? I took care of it.
Me, honey?
It's on me. It's done, honey. It's done.
So we can leave right now?
Honey, I've already left. You're talking to me. I'm virtual.
You're a hologram?
I'm in the car. I'm a hologram. I'm on my way home. I paid. I replaced me with a hologram of me. I'm home, honey.
Well,
I'm home.
I am absolutely turned on right now, and I would like to take the quickest route to your apartment, sir.
Honey, you can't. I'm on a plane, honey. I'm gone.
I'm on a G7, Mom.
You can't see me, honey. You can't.
And the other thing you can do, honey, is, babe, the other thing you can do is,
oh my God, it's so stupid.
If you don't want to see the person again, write them a text after the date. Don't say that you don't want to see them again, but just say something nice. Hey, it was, had a lot of fun. Hope you got home safe. Whatever. Hope you had a nice night.
Definitely check in on her to make sure she got home. Are guys not doing that? Are guys just like assuming? That's crazy. Like, you need to send her the text, hi, I just want to make sure that you weren't kidnapped. Are you home? Text me when you're home. That has to. If you're not doing that, that's crazy.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. And then the other part is if you do like her, write her the next day. If you check on her that night, make sure she got back okay. And then the next day, don't make each other like, be the fucking man, put some skin in the game. And look, because each of you are wondering if the other person's going to check in the next day and say what's up. So break the ice. Be like, yesterday was super fun. Like, did you see UFC on the White House lawn? Nah. One of those emojis.
You think you can do yesterday? The old me would have said absolutely. Because I was never, ever good at that game. And I know you shouldn't play games, but I think girls sometimes need 24 hours of thinking that you forgot about them.
Oh,
and then you
fair.
come in, and then you come in the day after, and you're like, I had so much fun the other night. Because then she's hooked. And I know that's terrible to say. I was always texting that night. That minute, I had the best time with you. I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe you went out with me. Like, let's do it again tomorrow. And she's literally block. Like, you're suffocating me. Block. But like, no, if you can do it, wait a day. Just one. Nothing. No weeks. No, none of this. Wait one day. And then you went out on a Tuesday, text her on Thursday and say, I had the best time the other night. Are you free for dinner tomorrow? I think that's classy. Classy, but still pulling at the heartstrings a little.
Yeah, I will say, I don't know if I ever, I don't think I actually did any of the things I'm saying. But in hindsight, I think it's a good idea.
Should we do a What Are You Nuts?
We sure should.
Our What Are You Nuts moment of the week is our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever's sticking in your craw. I mentioned this earlier, Josh. You know what's sticking in my fucking craw? The vets, veterinarians, or even the vet hospitals. It's not the veterinarians. It's not them. They're lovely people. They couldn't get into medical school. They're lovely, okay? They're lovely, lovely, animal-loving people. The pet hospitals, okay? My mom took Romeo. She had him for the weekend, and we were in upstate New York. She's like, Ben, Romeo's not feeling too hot. He's shitting all over the place. There's blood in his stool. I need to figure out what's going on with him. I'm like, okay, Mom, please take him. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. She takes him. And she's like, they're saying it could be pancreatitis. They're saying they want to keep him overnight for observation. They could give him an IV. It's going to run about $7,000. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because he's had diarrhea for like a day?
Crazy.
You think it's pancreatitis? How about you ask if I fed him guacamole? How about you ask if his dog dad is an idiot? Okay? So my mom's like, no, none of that's it. No, just give me like some medicine for his tummy, like a probiotic, and let me go out the door for $250. She texts me today, Romeo's on the mend. She also texted me last night, which my mom is just the best, but this is also what she's like, I ran a bath for him. He's soaking his bones. He's feeling much better. And I was just thinking, Mom, you're the best, but you're just so funny. you put my 11-pound dog in a jacuzzi. Soak his bones.
So good.
But yeah, these vet hospitals are fucking What Are You Nuts, Josh? They're a cash grab.
It's a racket.
And my mom said to me, and she's so right. She's like, imagine people who go in and just say yes. There are so many people that would have said, oh, he must have pancreatitis. Put him on the IV. I don't care how much you charge me. And then he gets released. You're at $7,000 and he was fine. Like,
I
What are you,
wanted to
nuts?
cheap out on my son's stitches on his eyebrow.
Yeah.
I was literally on the way to the hospital to have it done there, to have him, glued back together by some quack. And thankfully his pediatrician called and said, don't you want to go to a plastic surgeon? It's on his face. And I was like, out of pocket. But we did it.
Yeah. That was the right call. There's sometimes where you should spend money putting your dog with diarrhea on an IV. Not one of them.
Shout out Dr. Ellie Soffer. Unbelievable. It really beautiful. A beautiful
Great
close.
Dr. Soffer. Wow. Josh, you got a what are you nuts?
I do. My what are you nuts moment of the week is randomly, my son and I will watch random televised sports on ESPN 100 or one of their subsidies. And, they have kickball, they have dodgeball, they have paintball. Who doesn't love paintball? And I noticed, as anyone would know as a professional paintball watcher, such as myself, that paintball courses now in a competition are these big sort of inflatable pillars, right? Like these inflatable objects that they hide behind and shoot each other. And all I could see was it was sponsored by, right on the inflatable, Hertz Rent-A-Car. What are you, nuts? Hold on. Rental car companies can't get their websites together, but they have enough money to sponsor paintball? Can you imagine what that meeting looked like with a bunch of the chair people? Like, they say our app keeps crashing. They're like, no. Where are we with Mahjong? Where's our Mahjong sponsorship?
What's particularly great about that is I can't imagine that a paintball sponsorship is expensive. So it actually would show me the opposite. It would show me, Jesus hurts. Okay, you're a big company. Can't you fix your app and pony up some money for the NBA finals or something? Like paintball. Save that for Sprint Society.
Yeah,
save that for
Sprint.
save that for somebody with smaller revenues. Like that's hysterical. Oh my God, it's ESPN 8 the Ocho. I gotta watch dodgeball again. You know what else I gotta do, Josh? Give this episode 5 stars.
Hot.
Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on Spotify. Spotify video is on fleek. Okay? Watch us on
So
Josh's
true.
YouTube. Share our videos Mondays and Thursdays, folks. Twice a week. We will see ya. Ba-da-bow. Next time.
Spider-Man.